Welcome to KSG State Series. In this edition, we are going to talk about the state of West Bengal. Data collected is based on the questions asked in competitive examinations. We are going to start with a brief introduction to this state. The capital city of West Bengal is Kolkata, and Kolkata is the largest city of West Bengal. West Bengal boundaries touch with Sikkim, Assam, Bihar, Jharkhand, and Odisha. Meanwhile, the international boundaries are shared with Nepal, Bangladesh, and Bhutan. The British East India Company cemented their hold on the region following the Battle of Plassey in 1757. And Kolkata, then known as Calcutta, served for many years as the capital of British India. The early and prolonged exposure to British administration resulted in an expansion of Western education, culminating in developments in science, institutional education, and social reforms in the region, including what became known as the Bengal Renaissance. The capital city, Kolkata, was the birthplace of several social reformers, including Raja Ram Mohan Roy, Ishwar Chandra Vidyasagar, and Swami Vivekananda. Their social reforms eventually led to a cultural atmosphere that made it possible for practices like sati, dowry, and caste-based discrimination or untouchability to be abolished. Now, that was a brief introduction to the state. We now move on to several aspects and important details of the state. First of all, we talk about the geographical features, and let us tell you that the geography of the state is quite unique in the sense that its northern part is in the Himalayan range, whereas the extreme southern part touches the Bay of Bengal and is covered by the active delta of the Sundarbans mangrove forest. The greater part consists of detrital and alluvial plains. Now, the major physiographic divisions of West Bengal can be grouped as follows. Number 1. Extra-peninsular mountainous terrain of Darjeeling Himalayas. Number 2. Piedmont Plain of North Bengal comprising Bhabar-Terai Belt. Number 3. Peninsular Shield Area of Southwestern Bengal. Number 4. Gondwana Platform. Number 5. Vast low-lying alluvial tract of the southern and eastern part. Number 6. And finally, the coastal tract of Bengal Basin. Now let's talk about the climate of this state. There is cold to dry weather from December to February. The state witnesses hot, dry weather from March to May. The monsoon period is witnessed from June to September, and the post-monsoon period is witnessed in October and November. Now, over 70% of the rain falls between June and September. The mean annual rainfall varies from 1026 millimeters at Nalhati in the Birbhum district to as high as 5323 millimeters in Buxa in the Jalpaiguri district. The state also has as long as 350 kilometers of coastal line. The other important characteristics is that southern Western Bengal has the confluence of freshwater rivers and tidal water river system. Now let's shift focus to the wildlife in the state. The important national parks in the state of West Bengal are Gorumara National Park. It is located in Jalpaiguri. Darjeeling has Neora Valley National Park and Singalila National Park. The South and North 24 Parganas have the Sundarbans National Park. Buxa is another important national park. Jaldapara, Ballapur, Senchal, Vibhuti Bhushan, Betua Dahari, Chapramari, Jore Pokri, Mahananda, Lothian Island, Ramna Bagan, and Raiganj are the wildlife sanctuaries located in West Bengal. Buxa Tiger Reserve and Sundarbans are the tiger reserves. Talking about the biosphere reserves. Now, Sundarbans is very important. It's a biosphere reserve, part of UNESCO Man and Biosphere Program. It is also a World Heritage Site. Sundarbans, remember, is a very important part of West Bengal. And another important thing to understand is about the islands of West Bengal. Sagar Island. The government is developing a port at Sagar Island. Kolkata port has been facing the challenges in terms of draft limitations, limited headroom for expansion, and efficiency. The constraint has necessitated the need to have an alternative port near to sea, having sufficient draft and no river navigation, as it has been there in Kolkata port. Newmore is another island. Talking about the mangroves, Sundarbans in West Bengal has the largest mangrove cover in the country, and this is another important point that should be remembered from the examination point of view. 40% of Sundarbans are in West Bengal and 60% is in Bangladesh. It is known Sundarbans. Remember that Sundarbans is known for Royal Bengal tiger, crocodile, etc. And now let us tell you about the important crops and produce. Now, West Bengal, first of all, is predominantly an agrarian state, and it is the largest producer of rice and jute. Autumn rice crop is known as Aus in West Bengal. Meanwhile, winter rice is known as Aman in West Bengal. Summer rice is called Boro in West Bengal. Jute is mainly raised in districts along the border of Bangladesh. The state is enriched with a significant wealth of inland fishery resources as well as marine fishery resources. We now talk about the culture of West Bengal, and as you all must be knowing, the culture of Bengal or the Bengali culture has its different colors and is very vibrant. Talking about the tribes first, Malpaharia, Chero, Lohara, Tamang, Mru, Ho, Mahali and Kora are the tribes to which West Bengal is home. Durga Pujo, Ganga Sagar Mela, Kenduli Mela, Jalpesh Mela and Nobabarsha are the important fairs and festivals of West Bengal. A very important thing to note are the temples that are located. The Dakshineshwari Kali temple is a very important temple located in the state. Apart from this, Bishnupur group of temples have a major significance. The group of temples are a large number of brick-built temples representing all varieties of structural forms of medieval Bengali temple architecture. The cultural dance of Bengal is another important thing to know about. Purulia Chou is a unique form of masked dance in West Bengal. The dancers impersonate a god, animal, bird, hunter and flower. Chou is a mask dance which is predominantly a Bhumij art. Rava dance is also another important dance form. Meanwhile, Jatra is a very popular folk theatre. The word Jatra means procession and developed in response to Vaishnava movement brought by the sage Chaitanya. South Eastern Railway headquarters is located in Kolkata. The Baul are a very important group in Bengal. Baul are a group of mystic minstrels from Bengal which includes the country of Bangladesh and the Indian state of West Bengal. Bauls constitute both a syncretic religious sect and a musical tradition. Bauls are a very heterogeneous group with many sects, but their membership mainly consists of Vaishnava Hindus and Sufi Muslims. They can be often identified by their distinctive clothes and musical instruments. Baul music had a great influence on Rabindranath Tagore's poetry and on his music, that is the Rabindra Sangeet. Although Bauls comprise only a small fraction of the Bengali population, their influence on the culture of Bengal is considerable. Another thing very important to note here is that in 2005, the Baul tradition was included in the list of masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO from Bangladesh. And now we shift focus to the heritage sites in Bengal. The Mountain Railways of India in Darjeeling is the first and still the most outstanding example of a hill passenger railway. It is a heritage site. Opened in 1881, it applied bold and ingenious engineering solutions to the problem of establishing an effective rail link across a mountainous terrain of great beauty. It is still fully operational and retains most of its original features intact. The Ghum station is the highest point reached by the railway, that is 7,407 feet. The Sundarbans National Park is a heritage site, and as we told you earlier, that it is another very important part of West Bengal. The Sundarbans are a part of the world's largest delta, formed by the mighty rivers Ganga, Brahmaputra and Meghna. Situated on the lower end of Gangetic West Bengal, the Sundarbans is crisscrossed by hundreds of creeks and tributaries. It is one of the most attractive and alluring places remaining on earth. In fact, it is a truly undiscovered paradise. It's important to know that the Sundarbans is the largest single block of tidal helophytic mangrove forest in the world. The name can be literally translated as beautiful jungle. The name may have been derived from the Sundari trees that are found in the Sundarbans. The Sundarbans is a UNESCO World Heritage Site. It is spanning a vast area covering 4,264 square kilometers in India alone. The Bengal tiger and other threatened species such as the estuarine crocodile and the Indian python are found here. Important to note is the olive ridley turtles are also found in Sundarbans, most notably in the Lothian Islands. And now let us tell you about the important institutions located in the state of West Bengal. Indian Association for the Cultivation of Science is located in Kolkata. In fact, most of the important institutions are situated in the capital city. Indian Statistical Institute is in Kolkata. Saha Institute of Nuclear Physics is located in Kolkata. S.N. Bose National Center for Basic Sciences is also in Kolkata. The Central Research Institute for Jute and Allied Fibers is located in Barrackpore. Zoological Survey of India and the Botanical Survey of India are also located in Kolkata. The Marine Engineering and Research Institute is also located in Kolkata. And the Central Inland Fisheries Research Institute is located in Barrackpore. And now let us tell you some important facts and interesting facts about the state. Now, West Bengal is the first state to constitute a Human Rights Commission of its own. Very importantly, the Victoria Memorial is located in Kolkata. Utensils of brass and bell metal are made in Bankura. Dolls and images are made in Krishnanagar. Silk fabric weaving is done in Murshidabad, Bankura and Birbhum. Farakka Barrage is a very important part of West Bengal. The main objective of the Farakka Barrage project complex is to divert adequate quantity of Ganga waters to Bhagirathi Hooghly river system through long feeder canal for preservation and maintenance of Kolkata port by improving the regime and navigability of the Bhagirathi Hooghly river system. The increased upland supply from Ganga at Farakka into Bhagirathi reduces salinity and ensures sweet water supply to Kolkata and surrounding areas. Kolkata is the only city having trams as mode of transport. Kolkata Metro is the first metro railway in India. West Bengal, unlike most other states of India, is noted for its passion and patronage of football. Kolkata is one of the major centers for football in India and houses top national clubs such as East Bengal, Mohun Bagan and Mohammedan Sporting Club. Nadia is the first open defecation-free district of India. Thunderstorm known as Kal Baisakhi is accompanied by rain and strong winds and is known to cause severe destruction in the state of West Bengal. Sandakphu is the highest peak of the state in Darjeeling district. Shantiniketan is a small town near Bolpur in the Birbhum district of West Bengal and approximately 180 kilometers north of Kolkata. It was made famous by Nobel laureate Rabindranath Tagore, whose vision became what is now a university town or Vishwabharati University. Rash Mela is held on the occasion of Rash Yatra of Madan Mohan Thakur in Cooch Behar district. West Bengal is the second most densely populated state in India. Important to note is that the Damodar River is also known as Sorrow of Bengal. Kolkata lies on the left bank of river Hooghly. Howrah city is on the right bank of river Hooghly opposite to Kolkata. Teesta flows cutting deep gorges from north to south in the mountainous Darjeeling district. It enters the plains at Sevok and flows into a mighty stream on straight line towards the southeast until it drains its water into the Brahmaputra in Bangladesh. Sandesh is a Bengali dessert. Darjeeling tea is very famous. The Teesta River water dispute is a dispute between India and Bangladesh, as Bangladesh wants more share of water. However, West Bengal is opposing any such amendments in the deal. Rasgulla is a very famous sweet of West Bengal. It got the GI tag from West Bengal. There were protests in 2017 in Darjeeling for separate statehood for Gorkha-dominated region as Gorkhaland. That's it in this edition of KSG State Series. Hope you enjoyed and learned a lot from this edition. Stay tuned for more such videos on other states of India.